What's up, YouTube friends and family? It's Sean and Nikki, and we got Nikki's '09 Charger, ex-police interceptor, 5.7 Hemi. The other day I was driving her car, and oil just came blasting out of the back of the motor, and her actual main seal came right out of the housing. So anyways, that's a quick Sunday, no, not quick. It's a project that I'm doing today. So seems like everybody's got these Felpro parts in stock for the most part, easy to get, 30 something bucks. There's the number, and it comes with the new housing with the seal, O-ring style gasket in the back, and it comes with this retainer. And that's actually, you keep that on when you slide this on the back of the crank, and it keeps this housing lined up properly so that your seal is in the right place. Supposedly that's what it is. I've seen a lot of guys pull the pans out of these and the steering rack. I'm not really sure why, but anyways, you don't have to do that. The reusable gasket, of course, for the pan is still intact. It's reusable. It's fine. So this housing comes off here, and it's recommended to put some sealer, gasket maker here on the bottom at the T-points, and the rest of it you do not need any kind of sealer. Like I showed you a minute ago, it's got the O-ring style gasket in the new housing that we bought, and that's really it. I'll set up the tripod and put this thing together. Not all of it, but I'll put some of it together, and pretty basic. Like I said, I didn't remove any kind of crazy components here. Obviously the trans, I took the exhaust down, makes things easier. Actually, my neighbor John, my right-hand man, did it, and we may do a little exhaust work while it's down. Yeah, so hush hush on that. Okay guys, just RTV silicone in the corners, that's what it recommends. And now I'm going to install this housing, and we'll get it torqued up and then get this thing back together. All right, coming up in here with the new housing. I'm gonna slide that on there. Tap that on the crank a little bit. Sun just went down, so it got a little dark. I think you guys can still see. Okay, that's there. And then it came with, well, there's 5/16 bolts. Get them in snug, and then two 10mm come from the pan underneath it and go up. I know, 5/16 American, 10mm metric. Okay. And then this thing gets it set up, I guess, to get onto the crank a little bit easier. And once you pull this off, you can see that there's a little bit of rough area on the crank. So this covers it, which is kind of good. And then once that seal slides on, it's on the smooth spot of the crank. And by the way, I put a little grease on it. I didn't show you that, but I did do a little grease. There, let me find the 10mm. 10s from underneath if they line up. Tap it on evenly until you can get those bottom 10s on. Try this one on for size. Nope, I'm gonna try snugging these first. And then maybe it'll pull it a little bit closer to the block. Of course, there's a torque spec on these, and I think it's 110 inch-pounds, but I will check. Double check. Make sure we got it right. You do that RTV silicone, and you should definitely get this on there within a half hour. All right, that's a little more like it. Got 10 mil, at least one of them started. Looks like the second one should be okay. I'm gonna snug all those, and then I'll get the torque specs. Okay guys, that's it. See a little bit of RTV oozing in the corners. That's always a good sign. These 5 bolts, 132 inch-pounds. Inch-pounds is what the book said to do. You got 2 10 mils coming up from the bottom. They're considered oil pan bolts, but they're going into aluminum. The other oil pan bolts are going into the cast iron block. So these are 39 inch-pounds according to the book. But always double check. Don't go by what I say. And that's it. Hopefully it doesn't leak. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe and like and comment. Maybe you can teach me something. All right. See you soon.